Without information, there can be no reconciliation. We see this every day in our work as journalists. Dozens of societies in Africa, Asia, Latin America, the Balkans, and elsewhere are trying to emerge from periods of extreme violence. Genocide, dictatorship, war crimes and crimes against humanity, torture. But how does a society rebuild itself? How can people find a way to live together after being divided? Access to quality information is indispensable to make realities comprehensible and to make dialogue possible. Justice InfoNet brings independent news and analysis of international justice, transitional justice, and reconciliation processes. Our objective: provide links between actors in these processes and give a voice to the population directly concerned. To do this, Justice InfoNet is part of a wider effort. That of Fondation Hirondelle, provider of news and information in crisis situations for over 20 years. Without information, there can be no reconciliation. Without justice, a conflict resolution process is not acceptable to the population in the long term. The victims of a conflict have a right to justice. But for it to work, it needs to be understood. That is essential. Information is key. It should not be manipulated or biased. We are therefore careful to distinguish clearly between facts and comment. The credibility of our information depends on this. For our readers, it is a question of trust. Trust also comes from a balance of points of view. That is why we give a voice to victims, witnesses, but also the defense. Through our articles, interviews, and reports, we aim to bring a dialogue between all the parties involved and all communities. For reconciliation to happen, this exchange is essential, but not enough. People need to reach a common view of the facts and history of the conflicts. The crimes committed must be known and recognized, so a common memory can be built to stop the cycle of revenge, so the victims of the past do not become the perpetrators of the future. Without information, there can be no reconciliation. Support us. You can support us with a financial contribution.